What is happening, Internet? Welcome back to Batman Arkham City on Nintendo Switch. This is full walkthrough episode 5, which is going to be Solomon Grundy and ninja stuff. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys smash that like button, share the video with a friend, and subscribe if you're new. So, 100 likes is your first... stupid cat. 100 likes is your first goal. And we're going to head back to the museum where we're going to do some stuff with Penguin and take down Solomon Grundy, all that fun stuff. Okay. Good times to be had by all. Can't believe I'm going to have to take allergy medicine for like the first time in 20 plus years. That's going to suck. Oh well. Amber wanted an orange tabby. She got an orange tabby, but I'm allergic to regular cats, so... And once we're able to get Link to relocate to the basement instead of living upstairs, I think that'll be a lot better for my health. We're trying to get him to go downstairs, but... it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Because all Zelda and him do is fight, fight, fight. Which is true. Should wear a mask? For a cat? What would that do? Get off me, Tiny. Not in the mood. Beware of shark, beware of Batman. That's how we do that. You guys are coming from all sides today. What's going on? I should just lock them both in the basement and let Link be down there with him. With her. Or whatever. Alright. I think we did everything. Alright, so we're gonna go see Pangy now. Confront Penguin! Bad shark. Welcome. Okay. Here we go.
I thought you were smarter than this. You're not getting past me if you don't show me your face. You're mine, Batman.
Okay, Penguin, let's do this.
You want some? Come get it!
That's the plan.
This place is mine, Batman. Piss off out of here!
Whoopsies.
This guy's crazy! You come. Tell you what, Batman. I'll give you this one for free. Come and have a go. If you're not scared, that is.
I'm too far away. The override won't work. I can use the security override to get to Penguin.
Come on then, son. Give me your best. What? Come on, fire, damn you! What the hell is wrong with this thing? Stay back! Stay back!
Huh. Bye, Penguin.
You're finished, Cobblepot.
No, I'm sorry. Please, don't hurt me.
I can't guarantee that.
Me neither. I tried to help you, Batman. I gave you the opportunity to end this and walk away, but oh no. You had to be the big man. Well, guess what? From up here, you look pretty small. Oh, don't look so sad. I've got a little surprise for you down there.
Yep, Solomon Grundy time. Can't breathe.
Born on a Monday, christened on Tuesday, married on Wednesday.
I found him down there when I bought this place. Comes in handy.
Hi, Solomon Grundy. So you're supposed to blow this up. Ow.
What the hell are you doing?
Stuff. Whoops.
Enough with the bloody explosives! I mean it! What the hell are you doing?
Beating up a zombie. That's what I'm doing.
You're asking for it now. Let's see how much that ugly son of a bitch can take.
Yikes.
That looked like it hurt, didn't it? Good job that bugger's immortal.
Oh, whoops. Uh-oh. Ow.
Stop that!
No, I don't think I will.
Those things are antiques! Leave them alone!
Antiques, huh? Well, they belong in a museum. Oh, wait.
What have you done? You little... You can't kill him! You can't!
So long, Grundy. Or not.
Well, what do you know? You really can't kill that bastard!
Ooh. I don't think so, big guy. There we go again. Quick fire batarang too. Ow.
Enough with the bloody explosives! I made it!
Now you're done. Was there any Riddler trophies down here? No, I don't think so. Ugh. Ripped out his heart.
Oi! Just you and me left. The bat versus the bird.
Wait, what? Ah!
Where is Cobblepot?
Well, look who it is. Mr.
Enough. Freeze. Enough.
Of course.
You will regret what you did, Mr. Cobblepot.
The cure, Freeze.
There isn't one.
What?
Perhaps I should elaborate. Creating an antidote to the disease that afflicts the clown was easy. Unfortunately, the cure degrades too quickly. It needs a restorative element, some kind of reforming enzyme. Without it, it breaks down before it can help its host.
I've seen this before.
Finding a suitable enzyme is not the only problem. It needs to be adapted, bonded to human DNA. That will take decades. Time, it appears, you do not have.
What if I told you I know a man who's been exposed to that enzyme for centuries?
What man?
His name is Ra's al Ghul.
Bring him to me. All I need is a sample of his blood. It is your only hope.
Ra's al Ghul is dead.
Then you and the clown are doomed.
Not exactly. I need someone to tell me where the body is. Then I can go wake him up.
Blasphemer! You are not worthy to speak of the great Ra's al Ghul.
He did that on purpose.
You are a fool, Batman. You've let your only hope escape.
No, Victor. If Ra's al Ghul is in Arkham City, I now have a trail right to him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some people criticized that Batman did that, but he did it on purpose so that the assassin would freak out and run away, and then Batman could just follow right after her, no problem. It's kind of funny. Essentially, he used that poor woman. Whoopsies. Alright, so, I think we can just leave here for now.
Is my phone around here?
I don't know where your phone is, sweetie.
After this, then you want me to do that box thing?
Yeah, because I can't breathe. Every time that door's open, I can't.
What's happening? Is that the cat was all over your sweatshirt and stuff? I'm sorry the cat jumped on you, Luke. He likes you.
I know I like him too, but he smells. People with allergies like the cat.
Well, we're gonna have to give him a bath.
Yeah.
What? You think so?
Yeah. It smells like he did something back here, but there's nothing there.
Oh, you're still on.
No, I'm on.
Your phone is still
I mean,
on.
I'm on the microphone. Sorry.
Where does a so-called prisoner get so many guns from?
What should we call tonight's episodes? Grave stakes?
Grave tidings.
Are you sure this man can provide the missing ingredient?
I've met Ra's al Ghul many times. He claims to be over 600 years old. And I believe him. Which means something is keeping him alive.
Let us hope you are correct, Batman. After all, your life depends on it. The missing element you suggest is interesting from a purely scientific perspective.
This isn't over.
It is from where I'm standing.
I'm a patient man. I can wait.
Whoops. Didn't mean to do that.
Oh wow, Cobblepot got trapped in his own trap.
Yeah, Freeze put him in there.
And now we're gonna see.
You helped me out back there, Batman. I won't forget it.
I mean... Oh, I was just gonna say, like,
Oracle, change of plan. I'm going after the League of Assassins.
Why? What have they got to do with all this? Oh, wait a minute. Is this about Ra's or his daughter?
Penguin had one of the League's assassins imprisoned in the museum. I recognize the insignia. She's a member of Talia's elite guard.
I knew it. What is it about that woman that makes her instantly the most important person in your world?
Talia is not the goal, Barbara. I've uploaded Freeze's unfinished cure. It looks to me like the answer is...
Found in Ra's al Ghul's blood. Okay, Bruce, I guess you need to go after him. But please stay focused. Don't let her get in the way again.
They weren't...
Wow.
Deanie, you weren't trying to do a thing that Barbara was jealous and had a thing for Batman, were
yeah, that's
you?
really messed up.
You saved my ass back there,
I thought that was a Bruce Timm thing.
Honestly, like, I mean, unless she was actually had a relationship with Batman, that dialogue really doesn't make any sense, because why would Barbara Gordon care if he has a relationship with Talia? What's it to her?
So how did Penguin get his hands on the same monsters Joker had at the Asylum?
Yeah, because, I mean, Deanie always ripped on Bruce Timm for wanting to do a Batgirl and Batman romance. Deanie was the one who was writing about Grayson and Babs. So you like that pairing.
I think that... Oh, I'll just wait until you talk to these people.
That's it, man. This night can't get any worse. First, I got beaten to a pulp by a midget's goons, and now this. My man Denning here gets taken down by a freaking ninja.
So, Penguin and Joker are locked up in this place, and they still manage to start a war.
Yep.
Well, this is back when Talia looked pretty in games.
Yep.
These bastards are not going to win. Not this time. We'll keep this place safe, Batman.
Okay, we're out of here. Now, I don't know if it shows you how many officers are still alive or not anymore. I don't think so.
Yeah, but I understand. What I was gonna say is, I get that maybe they were writing it like she was like, be careful, the way that, you know, Alfred was like, be careful, and you can't just save Talia, you have to save everyone else, that's your job. Alfred said that. But the way that Barbara Gordon worded that, it was weird, because she said, what is it about that woman that makes her more important than anyone else? As if she didn't know. What do you think it is, Barbara? Talia is extremely attractive. What else would it be? Also, Bruce kind of loves her in a way.
I see you have sent a data request on the League of Assassins to the Bat computer. Oh, and another equipment request. Did you ever consider a bigger build?
I did. Too heavy. Slowed me down. Let me know when it's here.
See, he tells you right there why he doesn't take a lot of equipment with him and does, like, equipment
I
with
hear
less.
you. It's chaos here. The boss has vanished. What? Where'd Penguin go? No idea. One minute he was all, Batman's going in my trophy case. The next, nothing. Zip. I don't like it. Do you think he's dead? Did Batman kill him? Have you been back to the museum? The museum's locked down. Those undercover bitches have taken over. I knew we should have killed him. So what's the plan? Lay low. See any of Joker's crew? Kill him.
Alright, so now
It's the Bat!
we have to take these guys down. Riddler informant.
I always find that odd, like when women like talk about other women and they're like, or they'll talk about a guy they don't know and they'll be like, I don't know why, you know, this one guy does anything for his girlfriend. It's like, you don't know? Like, well, I'm like, how could you not know?
This can be as easy or as painful as you like.
No, don't hurt me. I'll tell you everything.
I knew you would.
That was useful. Alright, I got a little sidetracked. My bad. Okay, I wanted to get some more Riddler stuff while I was here.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody here said Talia actually calls Bruce beloved in this.
Mm-hmm.
So this implies, like, obviously, at least, you know, there's some kind of... Either they...
Do not attempt to escape from
Well, I mean, they were planting the seeds that I think, since Dini didn't write the third arc, I don't think Talia was ever supposed to die because he literally planted the seeds for Damian to be in this universe. Because there's a line that she says, you know, after that night we spent in Metropolis, you could have just called.
Oh, wow. Then, yeah, they have a relationship then. You know,
right.
Or they did.
So, but because there were two different writers in Arkham City, we don't know what direction the original game was going to go because Dini only did up until the final arc. Like, the final confrontation of the Joker, he didn't write. Sefton Hill did. And he decided, well, you know the direction he went. You just basically offed everybody, except for Batman.
I didn't know that was a Bruce Timm thing that he tried. Bruce Timm was the one that tried to make Barbara Gordon want to have a relationship with Batman.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, it does seem like jealousy the way that she said it. It does seem weird.
It seems
like,
a little weird.
Honestly, like...
Alright, I'm getting excited.
Yeah, it does seem odd.
I'm supposed to be tracking a trail of blood, and I'm doing everything but that. Oh, whoops. I'll go back to the museum, and we'll start over.
I always liked Talia with Bruce better than Selina, because I always saw Selina as a criminal, and Talia isn't necessarily a criminal.
Talia is a leader of the assassin group.
Yeah, but
she's
it's
a
like,
bad girl.
Yeah, but like that's... I mean, that's how they run their country or whatever. I don't know. It doesn't feel like she's as, like, criminal as Catwoman.
She's literally the daughter of a man who's committed genocide. Pretty much.
Like, he's...
And Talia is his right hand... Well, technically, Ubu.
So...
Well, they will. Soon as we get the order, we take all of them out. I want blood. I want Two-Face to regret the day he even thought of coming in here. The bipolar freak. Yeah. What's the Bat doing here?
Yeah, I guess Catwoman has never murdered anyone.
No, Catwoman's killed people.
Maybe in self-defense, though. Probably not.
Probably in self-defense, yeah.
Probably not murder. Just to kill somebody. Oh, same way Nathan Drake killed.
Nathan Drake's killed a lot of people.
Self-defense.
You're gonna die tonight.
Don't even think about lying to me. Riddler, tell me everything.
Okay, don't hurt me. This is all I know.
You've been very educational.
Batman, he's here. The face is coming.
Bruce is always attracted to the bad girls. This is Batman. Oh, says a Dark Knight fan.
There's nobody here.
Yeah, or I mean, also the bad girls are attracted to him as well.
Okay, there it is.
That one girl he had in a relationship with him in Mask of the Phantasm.
Andrea?
Andrea. he didn't know that she was evil.
Yeah. She became bad after her dad was murdered. She wasn't evil. She became bad.
Oh wow, so when they had when they first met and they got to know each other, then when he first met her, she wasn't evil. When they kind of fell in love, she was normal. She became evil later.
Right. I already tagged that, okay.
Oh. Wow, that's interesting, Wally. Wally says Talia was not supposed to die. She was rumored to be pregnant with Damien when Joker shot her. Paul wanted to save Joker and set up Damian Wayne for a third game that he wrote ahead of time, says Wally.
Yeah, that matches up with the rumor I heard.
I don't know why.
This place is insane. Man, I even saw Bruce Wayne in here earlier. Poor guy's probably dead by now. The name's Ryder. Jack Ryder.
The TV reporter?
Yeah. You a fan?
No. What are you doing here?
You a fan?
You tell me. I was doing a piece on Strange. I mean, look around you. Does this seem like a good idea to you?
What did you find out?
The official line is he's been out of the country, studying some kind of radical psychiatric therapy technique. I did some digging and found a guy who claims Strange caused his breakdown. Seems that after the professor cured him, he couldn't even remember his name. I wasn't so sure, but I saw some poor guy get dragged off when I was being processed. Strange was picking his victims personally.
Arkham City is a dangerous place. I suggest you keep a low profile.
You may have a point. I'll lay low, see what's going on down here. Batman's back!
Well,
I'm gonna find out what the deal is with Strange, then I'm gonna tell the world.
He's a really good reporter, though, even though I think he's kind of pretentious, but...
He's kind of a jerk, but he is trying to... It's not like he's a bad guy. Or he's not like a... He's not a criminal.
No.
He's not corrupt, he's just a jerk.
Sure is hot. Oh, I'd love me a piece of her.
Exactly.
He's not doing anything illegal, like taking bribes or working for the law.
The blood trail has run out. The only way I'm gonna find that assassin is to locate more evidence.
Next thing of evidence. Scanning for a ninja. Need more blood.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the super chat, Kyle. Says, hi, Luke. Me again. My question is, of all the Batman villains that haven't been seen in the movies, who would you like to see? Says Kyle Marsh.
Haven't been seen in the movies? There's only a couple villains that have not appeared in live action. Clayface, Man-Bat, Mad Hatter, oops.
Well, yeah.
One sec.
The only way to find Raish is to get a tracker on that ninja. I'll need to get in close.
Ninja chase. Forgot about ninja chase. She kind of waits for you.
Why is it that I really think Talia is the best choice for Bruce?
She is, but she's still a mass murderer.
Then why would Bruce want to be with her?
To make her go straight.
But you can't do that. She'll always be a murderer.
Actually,
She'll
no.
never change.
There's some universes where after Talia ends up with Bruce, she kind of, I wouldn't say turns over. Darn, I messed up. I think she went this way.
Yeah, I don't know why, but it's really hard to not like Talia.
Wait.
I like her, actually.
Where'd she go?
I can't tell why, I just like her.
Crap.
She's very hardworking.
That her there? Oh. That is her.
She supports her family business. These are all great qualities. What?
Family business. Genocidal maniac and daughter.
It's not her fault that that's what she was born into.
Ouch.
You only continue to live because the great Ra's al Ghul allows it.
Great introduction.
Call him off.
I can take her.
Stand down.
Do not follow us.
I didn't need your help.
Really? That's not what it looked like from where I was standing.
I had it under control. Why did Alfred send you?
He was worried about you.
Take this. Get it analyzed and start searching the hospitals and emergency rooms. Anyone with this blood in them will be dead within 24 hours.
Whose blood is it? Oh. It's yours, isn't it? I'll get it to the hospitals and come back. You need my help here.
I can handle it. You're needed in Gotham. Things could get worse. Much worse.
You think? If Strange really knows who you are, what happens if he tells everyone? How will you...
Trust me. I'll find a way.
If you need me, you know where I am.
I know. Now go.
It's a shame that we didn't get to, you know, have Robin as a playable character in this either until the Harley Quinn's Revenge DLC, because the fact that you could swap between Catwoman and Batman, it would have been interesting to see the stuff that Robin was doing. But Robin had a couple DLC stories, like a combat map DLC where he tracked down Black Mask after Black Mask escapes from Arkham City. That's what the train incident is. And then the Harley Quinn's Revenge thing.
Yeah, that's the first time you see Robin in this series.
Yep.
Actually, any of Batman's sidekicks.
And Paul wrote a great introduction to Tim Drake, too. Right there.
I like his voice in this. Sounds good.
Like it. They say Batman's taken down the Penguin. Do you think it's true? I don't know, man.
Now we have the line launcher.
Now, with Penguin gone, Two-Face will make a move.
But I've already done some of the riddles that required the line launcher.
I heard she just heard him. He's coming back.
I think...
No one knows how, but he will.
I think the Mad Hatter is available now. I think.
We have positive
Yeah, he should be. We'll do the Mad Hatter.
Maybe that could be a poll. Who's better for Bruce, Selina or Talia?
Bruce has ended up with 4 girls that I know of. 5 girls in different comic multiverses. Vicky Vale, Talia al Ghul, Selina Kyle, Wonder Woman, and there's one more. Silver St. Cloud.
Oh yeah, I forgot Wonder Woman.
Yeah, Wonder Woman was only in 1 or 2 multiverses where he actually ended up with her. He ends up with Silver St. Cloud and a few, Vicky Vale and a lot more, Selina and a lot more. Selina's the most popular, and Talia has only been Bruce's, like, wife in, like, 4 different continuities, or 4 different, I guess you would call them Elseworld stories. The most popular choice for him to be with is Selina, but the way that they write Selina now in the comics, she's typical angry feminist.
The way they wrote Selina in the animated series, oh my gosh. I wanted to be Selina Kyle. She was unbelievable. She was beautiful, she was classy, she cared about animals. She couldn't even get along with the rich people that were snobby and stuff because she couldn't get along with them because she felt out of place. And then so did Bruce. They were both loners, and then they related to each other. It was the perfect love story. I loved Bruce and Selina in the animated series. It was so good.
We just took out Joker's crew. Those idiots were easy. Anyway, Joker's on his way.
Oh, I guess we can't do. I thought we could do Mad Hatter now. I guess not.
I don't plan on disagreeing.
Never mind.
I'll do it. I hate Penguin. Good. That's more like it. When we get the call, we are gonna rip Arkham City in 2.
I thought we could do Penguin, but I guess... Or not Penguin, excuse me.
I can hurt you more than you can imagine. Tell me about Riddler.
Riddler? Okay, I don't know much, but I'll talk. Don't hurt me!
I can't guarantee that.
He hurts him anyway.
Wow.
Alright, so I guess we can't do Mad Hatter until after the sewers. Usually, it's like right near here. It's like on a rooftop. You can see the T set, but it's not here. So we can't do it. Kind of annoying.
You know what I'd like about Talia, though? I really like about her, especially in this. I think this is my favorite character model, Talia. Like, I just like how she looks in this.
Talia is written well by Paul Dini. Dini wrote her really well in the introduction in the animated series. Like, she was like kind of like that James Bond spy girl. She wasn't as bad as like the rest of the Racious people, but I'm telling you, in the comics, Talia is a mass murderer.
Well, in this one, I really like Talia.
No.
You know what I like about her? I like that she's very loyal and she's very loving, and I really think that, I mean, that may seem like not an important thing, but just think about Catwoman. I mean, she could, you know, mess around with Batman's emotions and go to somebody else or whatever, but Talia, if he ended up with Talia, she would stay with him forever. Never leave, because she's that loyal. Look at how loyal she is to her dad. She'd have the same loyalty to, you know, her future guy.
Two-Face, Black Mask. Hell, I think I even saw Killer Croc.
Going after...
I mean, even though they're both bad, like, Selina and Talia, they both have pretty admirable qualities that you could understand why Batman would fall in love with either one of them.
Worst winter ever.
All this section. Don't follow Ninja.
That's just my personal opinion. It's kind of neat that the bad guys sometimes have admirable qualities, like Mr. Freeze. Although he's bad, you know, he does care about his wife a lot, which is nice.
It's Batman! Get out of here!
I know, it's really sweet. I like how they show in the Batman, you know, just in Batman, you know, the animated series and just in Batman stories in general, that bad guys are people too. Like, even the thugs, like, they're talking about how they need to get a Christmas present for their kid and stuff. I mean, yeah, just because you're a bad just because you're committing crimes doesn't mean you're, you know, you do have good thoughts sometimes. You do try to do the right thing sometimes. Kind of messing up the other time. Doing a crime,
By the time I'm done
or
with
on
you,
purpose.
you'll be begging me to kill you.
Oh God, please. Don't do this.
Looks like I've got me a crybaby. What's wrong, crybaby? Do you want your mama? Well, I don't mind.
Okay, so subject is too small. It's right there. What do you mean subject's out of view? It's right there! Oh my gosh, seriously, game?
What are we gonna do now? Look, they're all picking sides. We'll get left out. Who do you think's gonna win? Joker? Oh, knows, man. It could be any of them. I thought Joker was dying, and look, he's blowing up churches. Yeah, you're right. Let's stay up here until it looks like there's a clear winner.
Whoops. Hi, clowns. Oh, I thought you could jump over the divider. You can jump over the divider. You just purposely messed up my combo. Rude.
So rude, man.
There's a fight going on over there.
Yeah, it broke my combo.
So who do you think is best for Batman, Luke? Selina or Wonder Woman? Or, I mean, well, depending if Wonder Woman's in his universe.
Depends what universe. I mean, I like Selina and Bruce in the animated series. Like, if they would have kept the animated series strictly about Batman, then Selina's his perfect choice. But the fact that you have the animated series become part of the Justice League universe, I really like the dynamic between Diana and Bruce in that universe. They work.
Yeah.
Selina especially, she has a complete character change when you go to the later animation style. She doesn't act like Selina anymore.
but he took down
I didn't like
Yeah.
that. I loved Selina in her first appearances in the animated series. I did not like Selina when she was in the all-black costume with like the white, almost like porcelain look to her skin, where she looked like a doll. She had like a complete personality change. Same actress, but she just wasn't the same anymore. I love the dynamic between Diana and Bruce in the Justice League cartoon.
Yeah.
But I don't like Diana and Bruce in the comics. I loved how Grant Morrison wrote Talia until they made Talia insane.
That guy is seriously not well.
And Talia was one of the only characters I liked in the new 52 animated movies.
Yeah.
Until they made her crazy, but they kind of explained how she went crazy. Slade killed her. And then Bruce brought her back with the Lazarus Pit. It's why she was insane in her next, like, couple appearances in film. Because, I mean, literally, she died and Bruce brought her back. And when you bring somebody back using the Lazarus Pit, they change.
Yeah, it's like being on too much caffeine, but more so.
No, it has to do with...
I know.
You were dead, you're brought back, you know...
Look around you. There are no secret ninja assassins in Arkham City. That would be insane. We'd have seen
I love Bugs
I was just thinking...
I saw it. It went down there. Look, you don't need to believe me, but when some freaky-deaky ninja cuts you up one night, don't say I didn't warn you, okay?
Wow, creepy. I was just thinking when you're talking about being brought back by the Lazarus Pit, just thinking about Gotham Knights where Jason Todd's talking about being brought by the Lazarus Pit, and he's like, monsters, and then like...
the DDR game.
Play the DDR game, and it's like, oh!
That was stupid.
It's like, wow, they could have written so many deep storylines, but they choose to write that instead, like... And people are like, why does everyone hate on Gotham Knights? It was great. It's like,
no.
Was it though? Was it?
DDR post-traumatic stress for Jason Todd was one of the stupidest things I've ever seen in my life.
It doesn't feel like...
It was just bad writing. Here you have, like, they were trying to make Jason relatable to people, and it's like, he already has a relatable thing.
But
you didn't have to go down that rabbit hole.
Doesn't even feel relatable when he's having a freak out moment because of some cartoon monsters in a video game. I just don't think that if you did see monsters in your nightmares, I don't think cartoon monsters on a video game would bring up those memories. I just don't think that would happen. Correct me if I'm wrong, like that would not be anything similar to real monsters.
I got a camera out in Sector 4.
Do not attempt to access the perimeter wall.
Alright, so we're gonna go jump in the pit. You guys can try to help us find Killer Croc if you want. But, I mean, if I happen to run into him, I run into him.
Yeah, I mean, like...
We've lost a camera in Sector 4.
I don't know, I think that's why I think there's so many bad choices for Bruce out there. He just has all these broken women that have all these problems that are his only love interest choices. And, like, when Wonder Woman comes into the picture, she just kind of blows them all away. And it's like, okay, if Wonder Woman exists in this universe, she'll always be the top choice for him because there's no way anyone could beat her. And also, she's not corrupt. She's not a criminal.
I always thought Summer Gleason was an interesting choice for Bruce Wayne, but then I realized that Summer Gleason basically is Vicky Vale. For whatever reason, they couldn't use the term Vicky Vale for the show, so she became Summer Gleason. At least that's what somebody told me at a convention years ago. And I haven't found any other, like, evidence about that, but it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Just like, I don't remember Veronica Vreeland from the comics either. I think she was supposed to be a variation of Silver St. Cloud, but with red hair. Or she could have been the Vicky character. I don't know. But Silver St. Cloud is usually the most sane of, like, Batman's love interests. But, what did I do wrong?
Croc is in the sewer immediately after beating Ra's al Ghul.
Okay, so after beating Ra's, alright. What in the world? Why is that not working? Oh.
But, I mean, there are so many factors because, like, number one, like, I don't know, I just think, like, there are a lot of nice people that, that Bruce could end up with, but you might also be thinking, like, will it work out, like, in the long term? Because I don't know if somebody like Ricky Vale or Summer Gleason would end up being able to relate to him after a while.
Citizens of Arkham City, you have given up your basic human rights because of your crimes against society.
Did I already get the Riddler trophy? No, I didn't. It's right there.
Gotham is a safer place without you.
Weird.
You are responsible for your own survival.
Maybe I have to wait till later. I don't know. I don't remember how to do this one. Very weird. Oh, maybe there's a electricity thing somewhere.
Yeah, Superman and Supergirl are cousins. That is correct, Deanna. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know if someone wrote an Elseworld story, but that is correct. Supergirl is Superman's cousin, or yeah, cousin. They are cousins. That is true. They are related, and it is his. Yeah, cousin.
His older cousin.
She's actually older than him, but because he made it to Earth first, then he aged faster.
Yeah, because she was in suspended animation.
But she's actually older than him, even though her body physically grows, doesn't get to Earth till later, and she's, yeah, it's suspended animation, so she actually, her physical appearance is younger, but she's actually older, technically. Yep, they are cousins, that is correct.
Oops.
What is everyone's favorite Batman meme, says Struggle? Mine is the one with the talons. Tell the Bat family they are not alive, says Struggle. I don't know if I've seen that meme, Droggle. I think Luke's favorite Batman, I don't know if it's a meme, but my favorite weird thing about Batman is either how it should have ended people with Batman and Superman, or Luke singing the Batman song while playing Arkham, or, my favorite Batman joke is where he says they're sleeping when they're like,
when they're dead.
When they have a batarang sticking out of their head. He says they're sleeping.
That was a little sloppy, but it mostly.
Batman does not eat nachos. That's right, James. Yes, Batman does not eat nachos.
Oracle, I'm heading underground. Below the surface, Gotham's a maze of old steel and ironwork. My signal may get weak. Try and stay locked on.
Rerouting additional satellite coverage now. Good luck, Bruce.
Going underground.
Batman does not eat nachos. We used to do that all the time, James.
Yep.
It's from, yeah, Batman Brave and the Bold. They had some great Batman quotes on that. Lobster Thermidor from Batman, Lego Batman movie.
Where's the junction box?
Darkness.
No
parents.
Junction box or something. Oh, I see.
Batarangs, this James, yeah.
Wait, there's no where's the junction box? Whoops. Should probably find the junction box before I do this.
Without Batman, crime has no punchline, says Nathan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, so the animated series, they changed the origin of Supergirl and Superman, making them not cousins? That's odd.
They're cousins.
I don't know.
They're cousins in the show. Who said they weren't? No, they were related.
I've never heard of them not being cousins. Like, even I mean, every incarnation I've ever seen, they've been cousins. Even the Flash movie, where she came... Oh, wait. Yeah, in that movie, she knew that was her cousin, Kal-El. It's like so ingrained in my mind that they're always cousins. That even in that bad Flash movie, she's his cousin. Of course, he's dead in that movie, but she did remember that was her cousin. Because the original origin story that I remember of Supergirl is that they sent her after him to protect him. As like a protector cousin. In her little ship. And she was supposed to find him and protect him. But she never did. Unfortunately, he came to Earth as a baby and he wasn't protected. In the animated series, they were from neighboring planets, James? I've never heard of that. I feel like I'm on an alternate Earth. I've always remembered them being cousins. Are we sure that his cousin didn't live on a neighboring planet? Because I'm just, like, so confused.
I don't know where the... let me know where the junction box is, people. I'm gonna move forward, though. We'll come back here later. This is probably something Riddler-related, but I see no junction box. And the junction box can't be too far away, because if it is, you won't be able to activate stuff. Unless it has to do with the switches.
Well, thank you for letting me know that, Garrett and,
there it is.
and James, I will look into that. I have never heard of that before.
Oops.
My mind is being blown at this point.
Okay, I know where the junction box is.
Well, the story I like is that they're cousins, because it makes sense why she'd be protective of him.
She's not from the same planet as him in that universe, though.
But they could still be cousins even if they're not from the same planet.
I swear they're biological cousins in it.
Yeah, just because they're not from the same planet
But they're
doesn't
not.
mean they're not
from
cousins.
different planets. In that universe. I need to go past Batman. There's a junction box that I found.
Yeah, because they have pretty good technology where they can go from planet to planet.
Got it. That was just for that one. It's kind of a waste. Yeah. That's where Killer Croc is supposed to pop out of, I thought. You hit that switch and then he pops up and says he's going to eat your face. I thought.
Well, you know what? I'm looking it up. I mean, whether or not they are cousins in that show, in my mind and in canon, they're always cousins to me. Like, so then that show must have gotten it wrong, if that's true.
I mean, they took some free liberties with some stuff. Yeah, I guess that's later, so can't do that right now. You have to do that later. Alright, continuing through the underground.
Man, I thought it was bad up there. Down here, I'm not just cold. I'm wet, and I smell like I've been standing in something Croc left behind.
Do you ever stop complaining?
Shut up, the both of you. We got a job to do. Penguin's crew are on the run. Joker wants us to off any of them we find.
I thought he was offering up jobs.
He said it's up to us. Personally, I don't like those jerks, so I say we put a bullet in their heads.
Fine with me.
Nice guys.
Whoa. That was weird.
What?
Well...
Joker with his flashing lights. Alright, let's go deal with these fools.
Okay, well, it's...
What's the bit?
Yeah.
I don't really understand
According to
Joker's
stuff
got his
you
crew
say,
moving through the sewers,
they're
hunting
not
down
tough.
what's left of Penguin's thugs.
Interesting. Oh, you mean... No, she's a Cadmus clone, but that's something completely different.
I don't understand how you can be an adopted cousin. What does that even mean? You're either an adopted sibling. It doesn't even make any sense.
I don't know.
Who wrote this stuff?
Well, I mean, adopted... Wait. Oh, I know what they're talking... No.
How would you be an adopted cousin?
Think about it, Amber. Your brother would have a kid, adopt the kid.
This is not going to be
and that would
easy, Dark Knight.
But then she would have to be adopted by Martha and Kent.
No, if she was adopted by the
sister.
Kents, then that would be his sister.
Right, so would he be his adopted sister? Doesn't make any sense. Why would they say adopted
What
cousin?
number comes after 3 when the night falls?
Alright.
The answer is 2.
Kara Inze was the only survivor. Kara from Krypton's sister planet, Argo.
And the Dark Knight Detective fails to complete my challenge.
I died.
16 years before Kryptonian Kal-El, but remains younger due to her time in animation.
So the shaved monkey has failed. How utterly
I need the freeze upgrade for that. Oops.
What? Superman. Oh, wow. What? This is different than I remember the story of Supergirl. Where did I hear the story of Supergirl then? It must have been long before the animated series.
Yeah, I need the ice upgrade. I just realized that.
Now, in my version of reality, Supergirl is sent to Earth also, but she gets stuck somewhere and then she eventually makes it. Superman discovers a hidden cryogenic facility on Argo. He looks for members of his own kind.
I don't remember Superman the animated series.
Which, she's the only survivor of her planet in suspended animation. Superman brings her home and introduces her to his adopted parents, eventually inspired by her adopted cousin Clark. Kara makes a similar costume. But it wouldn't be his adopted cousin if
It'd
he
be his
brought...
sister.
It would be his adopted sister. It wouldn't be your cousin.
Yeah.
If you have the same parents, it would be your sister.
Yep.
This writing makes no sense at all.
They made a mistake.
Wow.
If you... Now, she would be your adopted cousin if you brought it to the Kents, like, either Jonathan or Martha's, like, brother or you know, and they adopted, then it would be your adopted cousin. But if you bring somebody to your parents and they adopt you, that would make them your adopted sister or brother.
Here we go. So, apparently, in the show, because she comes in later, they have her, just so to avoid suspicion, she's said to be Jonathan and Martha Kent's niece. That's what she tells everyone. So it doesn't make it weird. But she, at home, calls them Ma and Pa.
Yeah.
Wow, this is the most messed up writing ever for Kara's origin story. This is making me want to watch the Flash movie with Ezra Miller and Michael Keaton again to tell myself that they got that continuity correct.
I say we kill him. Half a Penguin's crew
Wow,
were mercs.
this is really
Never
messed
trust
up.
a merc.
Like I say,
No wonder I hardly watched that
see what
show.
happens when we catch him.
Oh my gosh.
Justice League was better than Superman the animated series. Batman the animated series is perfection. Superman the animated series is okay. But Justice League is like the way better Superman show, in my personal opinion.
But they say she's their niece, but of which sibling? What if they don't have any siblings? How is she going to be the niece of an imaginary parent that don't exist?
Oops. Uh-oh, somebody grabbed it again.
This is not... How I remember Supergirl's origin story is that she gets sent from Superman's aunt and uncle to Earth to watch over Kal-El, and somehow she hits some kind of thing where she's stuck in space, and she doesn't get to Earth in time. And then it's like 16 years like later or something. Or whatever. Or 20 years later that she finally comes. By the time she gets there, she's a teenager and Superman is an adult. Even though he was a baby when he was sent there.
Oh, broke down. Oh well. I had to interrogate the guy.
What do I need to break to make you tell the truth about Riddler?
You don't need to do nothing. I'll talk.
Glad to hear it.
Well,
there we go.
From what I remember, Supergirl is always Kryptonian.
Mm-hmm.
She's not from another planet. She's from Krypton because she's the same race as Superman.
Yep, she's his cousin. But they changed it, so... Well, for that, they changed it.
Well, that was a horrible mistake.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's fine. I think I might be going the wrong way. Oh wait, no. This is fine. He's just hanging out. Look at where we are now! Full circle!
Protocol 10 will commence in 5 hours.
There's something that I can only get here. Ah! We can do Riddler's death trap now. May as well since we're here. Come back for the Joker piece in a minute. We can do Riddler's death trap. One of them. Hmm? Yeah. Alright. Up. Over. And under. And this way. Line launcher. Oh, we can't climb on it yet. Never mind, we can't do it. We have to have that ability. That gets unlocked in a little bit. Batman being able to walk on his rope. So I can't do that yet. I jumped the gun. Alright, I believe he gets the ability in just a few minutes. And then I can go get that Riddler trophy. Trophies. Already did the Santa Frisco thing. What is this one? No. There's a door around here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Give me the tightrope ability. Okay, they're not giving it to me yet. Annoying. No Joker teeth.
Well, I guess my favorite Kara will always be in movie form. Now it will be the Michael Keaton and Ezra Miller film then.
I liked the animated series Kara though. It was her personality. Her origin was different, but she was fun.
Oh, thank you, Luke Herman. That's very sweet. It says, your channel is my favorite channel. Thank you so much.
Underground Ruins.
Thank you for, okay. Hi, Wally. Hi, Titan Gamer.
Bruce is having it.
Are you alright? Did something happen? All the readings from your system just went red.
Just give me a minute.
He wills himself.
I'll be all right.
No, you won't. Hurry. You're running out of time.
Man, what's in these things?
Guns, explosives, thermal trackers, everything an army needs.
To kick Penguin's ass.
But how come we've got him? Ain't this place supposed to be a prison?
You ask a lot of questions, boy. You sure you're on the right side?
What are you saying? Joker's my man, you know that. Been in his crew for years.
So stop asking questions. You know Jay don't like questions.
Okay, sorry. It just seems weird, that's all.
Jay don't like questions. Mm-hmm.
You guys know what this place is? I never heard of no old Gotham before.
I guess you never went to school, did you?
What happened? Too busy wetting your bed to learn something?
If you bothered learning something, you would know that what we call Gotham is actually built on top of the old city.
What old city?
Old Gotham. There was some kind of fair, hundreds of years ago, maybe more. Something happened and bits were demolished. A new city was built on top of it.
You learn something every day, don't you?
See? Smart thugs. I should be able to break through the window, but I think I alert them if I break through the window.
So this old Gotham, what happened to it?
Don't you listen? I told you. There was some kind of accident and it got built over.
Yeah, I heard everyone died.
And that's your explanation? Some kind of accident?
What I heard.
Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely John Doe. So John says, I didn't really like the CW Supergirl because she was basically a female Superman. And Kara's actually supposed to have a very different personality from Kal-El.
They found him all sliced up.
Oh, that's easy.
What was it? Croc?
Nah, ninjas.
What?
You heard. This place got everything. Just be glad we're heading this way. Know what I mean?
This place has everything, he says. Alright, so...
I can't. I've already overstayed my welcome on the top. Okay, well thank you for letting me know, Wally, that there are other shows that have it more... that explain the origin better. I appreciate that, yeah. Everything but decent food, says Miss Deanna. Hi, my name is Kathy, and I like watching your channel because you guys are honest in your reviews. What is Protocol 10 about in Batman Arkham City, says Kathy?
It's kind of a spoiler, Kathy, but if the rest of the chat doesn't mind, we can talk about it. I'll let the chat discuss if they want us to talk about Protocol 10.
Does anyone care if we talk about what Protocol 10 is? Because some people are watching the story for the first time, and they actually haven't told us in the story what Protocol 10 is. The only way you would know is if you played it through already. Because it doesn't actually tell you in the game at this point what it is.
Okay, we're seeing a lot of don't mind, I'm fine with it. Nobody cares. Alright, yeah, I mean the game is 12-something years ago. So basically Protocol 10 is Doctor Strange. Not Doctor Strange, but you know, like the Strange guy. And Hugo Strange. I mean, he is a doctor, but it's his
Dr.
plan
Strange.
to basically...
Yeah. It's Doctor Strange's plan.
No. His plan is to eradicate everyone in Arkham City. And none of the inmates, or Batman, or anybody know what's going on until it's too late. And for the most part, Hugo Strange actually succeeds.
He is a doctor, though.
He is a doctor, though. He pretty much succeeds in his plan to wipe out all the inmates inside of, you know, Arkham City. He does it as a show of force, as well as... I forget what other reason he does it. It's not really part of Ra's al Ghul's... it's not really part of the grand plan. It's just like Hugo Strange's big thing. It gets, you know... I don't know if they...
Something Ra's al Ghul would do.
It feels like something Ra's would do, but Protocol 10 is more than that, I think, for Ra's. Hugo Strange just saw it as kind of like a way to cleanse something, but Protocol 10 could have other
It looks like
aspects
Joker
to
is
it.
sending his crew down to steal weapons off the Tiger Guards.
That's not good. Those guys are armed with the latest military weapons. If Joker gets his hands on that stuff, well, you know.
He won't. I won't let him.
So basically, how I see Protocol 10, from what I'm seeing here, and Luke can correct me if I'm wrong, is basically they're putting all these people into the center part of the city because they can't handle all these criminals. So they're always breaking out of Arkham and stuff, and prison. And then they're letting them run amok in the center part of a city because they can't handle them.
Abandoned part of the city.
Yeah, so supposedly they're doing this to just cordon off one part of the city, and then the criminals can go there. And it's like a giant prison, basically. So in what they're telling the public is, okay, this will be safer for everyone. But in reality, that's not why they're sending all the criminals there. They're not sending the criminals there
This panel is protected using Tiger
to
encryption
be safe for
protocols.
everyone. They're
I
sending
can't
the
decrypt
criminals
it
there so they
without
can
access to
kill
the
them
master
all.
control program
There you
Strange
go.
And
uses.
that's what Protocol 10 is. It's the other thing behind why Hugo Strange is really putting all the criminals here. He says it's for the safety of everybody involved, but in reality, he just wants to kill everyone.
Pretty much. Yep. He doesn't really care what happens.
Look what we got here. What's up, Doc?
Please don't hurt me.
Oh, we ain't gonna hurt you, sweetie. Not a pretty little thing like you.
Please. I'm an intern. I don't know what's going on here.
Can I have her?
No, you got the last one. Get the rest of the guns out and stack them up over there. We're on a schedule here.
What are these things?
Military-grade interference generators. Best money can buy. These babies screw with all electronic equipment in their vicinity. Now stop yapping and get moving.
Man, she looks scared.
She's all alone down here with us. She should be scared. We're not nice people.
Nope, they can't do a Batman Beyond Arkham game because Arkham Knight changed everything.
Sorry, Doc. You're ours now.
Someone in this room is using a signal jammer. I'll need to neutralize him so that I can scan the room for
I guess
targets.
Rocksteady wanted to make it very hard for people to make another Batman game because they succeeded, because no other Batman game other than point-and-click Telltale games were made after Arkham. Even WB Games Montreal never made another Batman game. They had to make a Bat Family game.
That's deep.
I'm sure that they could have paved way for
just like hitting people with hammers.
for a
Who told you that?
whatchamacallit, for a Batman Beyond.
Tell me which miserable piece of worthless crap needs a talking to.
Man, I can't remember.
I'm just screwing with you. You okay, Doc? You don't look too good.
Move all these guys here.
Why are you doing
This again.
this?
Shut the hell up!
The first thing we need to do is disarm this guy. There, now he doesn't have a working gun.
What's wrong with the stupid gun?
On me! I got him!
Whoops.
Alright, thank you, Good Life Jay. Really appreciate the super chat, thank you.
Oops.
Over here! I got him! He's over...
I messed up.
On me!
Oh, I can't believe you let him
Ah!
stop you. What is it?
Not how you do Predator maps, by the way, but... Eh. A little sloppy, but I got the job done. Alright, where's the hello nurse?
Hello? Is anyone there?
Hello, nurse.
Thank God it's you. Please, help me.
Hold tight.
Thank you.
What are you doing in Arkham City?
I'm in Arkham City? What the hell am I doing here? I was grabbed outside the hospital I intern at. They drugged me. and I woke up in a building, up there.
The person in charge here has been rounding up doctors to try to fix Joker. Looks like you were unlucky.
He's dying, right?
It seems that way.
Is it wrong not to feel bad about that? What now?
You need to stay here. Keep out of sight, and you'll be fine. I'll be back.
People are saying this is Paul Dini's wife?
Oracle, it's me. Joker's not stealing the weapons from Strange. Strange is giving Joker the weapons.
Are you sure? Of course you're sure. Why would he do that?
Maybe he's trying to control who runs the streets. I'm going to look into it.
Okay, but shouldn't you find Raish first?
I'm doing that now. Don't worry, Barbara.
Okay. So that was fun.
They grabbed me outside of Gotham General. Do you really think I'll be safe if I keep hidden? I guess you know what you're talking about, right?
More or less. I ought to know. Okay, so there's a couple riddle things there, so I'll take care of that.
Just before my shift ended back at GC, we had a patient arrive with the same symptoms as Joker. Come to think of it, you don't look too great yourself. Do you really think I'll be safe if I keep hidden? I guess you know what you're talking about.
That's Paul Dini's very well-crafted writing. Other people are noticing certain things. Alright, so we're on the collapsed street. I don't know how we're supposed to break that, though.
Oh, you had a birthday 2 days ago? Happy birthday, Aiden.
Scan, come back for it later. Can't really use plastic explosive from without getting someplace high. Crime is a global issue.
What is
So,
this?
somebody said Protocol 10, apparently they were going to use it in other cities, so that's why it was a big deal. So, they were going to show other cities, like Metropolis and Keystone, how Protocol 10 would work to eradicate crime, which is pretty intense, if you think about it. So, he was planning on it being his legacy, meaning, you know, wiping out bad guys.
Are we doing Arkham after this, Liz, or no?
Yeah, there's an Arkham stream after this.
Okay.
And then there's a Flash stream tonight for Wally.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just...
I'm having a hard time breathing. Oh, you're still bummed about the whole Supergirl thing? I'm sorry. I can't remember it either. I got you that show on DVD. You watched the whole thing. Mandela effect.
It does change it, because imagine if the Ninja Turtles were just 4 random turtles.
They did that.
The reality is, it makes the bond so much closer when they're related, when they're family, because it's about protecting your family. Once you say she's just someone who's like a cousin, that's not the same thing as being a cousin.
So in the Saban show, which I did not like for the live-action Ninja Turtles, they made them just people who grew up together. They weren't actually brothers.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I hated that.
I don't like that because I think there is something... I think it's really good to show people taking care of their family.
Mm-hmm.
So
This panel is protected using Tiger encryption protocols. I can't decrypt it without access to the master control program Strange uses.
There's a tighter bond when it's really your brothers. So I didn't like that they did that either. That was super annoying. Alright, so we need to deal with... in the collapsed streets, the most important thing to take care of is the demon heads. Because those are riddles.
Is it all day? Is this our second day of all day marathon for Arkham City?
We have 3 streams. So we'll be doing Ra's al Ghul next.
Oh wait, we haven't done our 3rd stream yet? Oh.
This is our 2nd stream. It just feels like it's a better day today because that video, I wouldn't say it went viral, but it got the attention of the internet, or, you know, it did pretty well. So, I mean, that's what I was only hoping for 1,000 views. It got 8,000. So, but I know how I did it. I think I understand the trick now, even for shadow ban channels. Because our subscribers, according to the data, they didn't watch the video. This is according to YouTube's information. It says it hit the search engine for 1 hour, with about 1,500 people saw it. Then, because of Amber sharing the video, you brought in a unique traffic of about, like, 600 people. According to YouTube, only 300 of our subscribers had it pop up in their feed, and only 10 people were notified from the notification system.
There are a few other people sharing stuff on Facebook a lot, such as Bowman and Captain Zach.
Fantastic.
And they've been helping out a lot, and I'm sure there's been other people helping.
But basically,
But yeah.
how this works is you have to have a very clickbaity title or a very angry title. My title is, it says, "Stop lying about this being trash." That's a very emotional response title.
Right.
The thumbnail is also emotionally charged. So, I mean, it's not like the old days. It's like, somehow if you could make Let's Play thumbnails you could still do Let's Plays and people would click on it, because most of the people that clicked on that, I would say about 89% of the people who clicked on today's video are not subscribers. They're not.
Right.
And they're driving the video more than subscribers. Because our notification system doesn't work, like, YouTube puts us in this weird limbo because we can easily, based on our content, we're very good at what we do. Like, we have good voices, we have good content, we have good topics. We do all the stuff that we've always done right for 15 years. But what kills our channel, and this is what was done deliberate, is because we can't reach our subscribers, we don't get that notification boost that most YouTubers who have 500,000 subscribers get. You know, it's kind of like when YouTube doesn't notify your subscribers, it kills the video because it's telling the search engine that your video isn't good enough.
May I say something, though?
Mm-hmm.
I am signed up for probably 20 different Facebook groups that I'm sharing stuff on. And that does make an impact on I noticed that does help the video, just me doing that on my own. So if, like, you know, once a week, people could, like, join, like, 5 gaming groups on Facebook, if you guys have Facebook, and share one video once a week to 5 different groups, that would help our channel immensely. And it doesn't take that. Once you've joined a Facebook group, it's very easy to share. You just go push the share button, and then it says click to your Facebook feed or Facebook groups, and then you just click Facebook groups, and then you just share it to 5 of them. And nobody has to see that. It's not like your friends and family see that in your feed. You're sharing that within the group to other people that are interested in gaming videos.
Mm-hmm.
And that actually brings in tons of people, because I've noticed, because I share on a lot of Reddit sites also, that say you share a video on Arkham City, but you share it in like an Arkham Knight group, the Facebook people don't generally care that much. Like, as long as it's closely related to the topic, then they're willing to, like, click on it or watch it.
Mm-hmm.
But on Reddit, people are much more finicky, and they'll just delete your post if it's not exactly right. Like, you put discussion and not video, and then they get angry at you and delete it. So, like, I feel like, if you are looking for an easy way to help the channel grow, if you want this channel to stay on the air, and you don't have ability to get membership or anything like that, just joining 5, it doesn't even take that much amount of time. Just search for groups. There's probably at least 70 Facebook groups just by searching that are just says for gamers or gaming or game videos or video games.
This panel is protected using Tiger encryption protocols. I can't decrypt it without access to the master control program Strange uses.
And then you can just share, like, a bit, like, share it to, like, or if 5 groups is too much, just try to find 2 Facebook groups and share it once a week. Just one video. So that's what I did today, was I just took that clown video and I shared it to some Mario groups today. Because I thought, well, why not? Because there's tons of Mario groups on Facebook. And it just, even an older video, you don't even have to take a new one. Take a short you like that you think is funny, and you could share it to like 2 Facebook groups, and it would help out tremendously. Thank you for the super chat, Garrett.
Cities like Gotham will grow to resemble hell breaking through the sidewalk, continuing up into the sky. Structures will grow to blot out the sun, and the people who live in them will be choked by the pollution they create. Eventually, when no space remains, this world will die, struggling for breath as man's mistakes nail the coffin shut. But this doesn't have to be your future, Gotham.
That's rage.
Thank you for the super chat, Garrett.
There is a better way. Behind this wall is mankind's chance for survival. A glimpse at a future based on an amazing discovery. A discovery that will allow Gotham to rise like Lazarus, becoming a beacon of hope for this world. Are you intrigued? Then step closer. Witness the future.
There. Everywhere.
Ugh, yeah. Ninja with the sword in his back. Oh yeah, you were always disturbed by this.
That's a thug or a...
That's a thug with a sword in his spine. And all these people are dead inmates that somehow found their way down here.
Watch over you and, where necessary, protect you from the worst of
A lot of
mankind's
disturbing
sins.
stuff in this.
But most
Oh,
importantly,
yeah, they were always pushing the
our
T rating in
beautiful
this game.
world will survive. Ladies and
There are
gentlemen,
inmates from Arkham Asylum that you don't really see very much anymore. There's a lunatic, there is a regular Arkham guy, there's a Arkham City, Arkham inmate with a new uniform. I think they have a Tiger Guard down here too. They don't have the original Arkham Asylum like uniforms. This would have been a great Easter egg for those. Oh well.
grow to resemble hell breaking through the sidewalk,
Yeah.
continuing up into the sky. Structures will grow to blot out the sun, and the people who live in them will be choked by the pollution they create.
When I get to a place where I can read, I will. Whenever
When no
the
space
dialogue is done.
remains, and the world will die, struggling for breath as man's mistakes nail the coffin shut. But this doesn't have to be
I think they're repeating it.
Oh, ninja time.
Alright, thank you for the super chat.
There is a better way.
You're fine. This is ninjas.
Thanks for the super chat, Garrett. Says, Amber, I just found out DC kept Supergirl from being related to Superman because they wanted Clark to be the only Kryptonian. It's kind of dumb, says Garrett. Alright, thank you so much, Garrett. Really appreciate that. That's really interesting. So they wouldn't allow her to be called his cousin.
Witness the future of Gotham City.
Future of Gotham City.
Well, I guess they did the best they can.
Gotham's future beats with Lazarus.
With what they had, with what they were allowed to do.
Mm-hmm.
It still bothers me, but I appreciate that, Garrett.
There it is. Line launcher, tightrope. Meh. It's an upgrade. It's okay. It's a built-in upgrade.
Oops, I can't even do it.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for
technology. The power of Lazarus is pumped into every street, every home, providing clean, safe energy. Mechanical guardians will serve you, watch over you, and, where necessary, protect you from the worst of mankind's sins. But most importantly, our beautiful world will survive. Ladies and gentlemen, allow us to present to you the future. Wonder City.
Yep. Thanks for sharing on Facebook, Jacob Langland, and thank you for sharing so many videos on Facebook for us to help out the channel. Appreciate you so much, Jacob. Thank you. That helps tremendously.
Alright, so we're going to continue here next time. The next stream will be starting up in about 15 minutes. So we're just going to shut Roz up because he's kind of annoying. Alright, so you guys will be redirected to episode 6, Wonder City. We did a bunch of stuff in this episode, I feel, but we didn't get to do the Mad Hatter stuff because I didn't have the line. Or you have to wait until after you do Roz to do Mad Hatter. and he usually shows up like on top of right across the street from the Solomon Wayne courthouse. So we'll do that probably next time. We're going to do all of Wonder City in the next episode, as well as the Ra's al Ghul stuff. And then I think it switches over to Catwoman, and we'll see where we go from there. And then tomorrow night, I believe, is not an Ultimate. So I will probably be doing another Riddler challenge stream. So look forward to that. And you guys will be redirected to the next stream. Thanks so much for watching, and see you in a little bit.
God bless, happy gaming. See ya.